Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Embark. We're back in the middle city, right in front of the Asamar's house, because someone let me know that there was an encounter up here on the roof, which, looking at it now, seems pretty obvious. I thought we'd been up to this roof before, but I feel like I would have missed this had that been the case. So maybe I saw this roof and I'd planned to come up here later, when I didn't have Woljif in the party. But we're pre-buffed as a precaution, because any fight in this game can go sideways. And then before we go up there, we will grab our mythic ranks as well. So Azada gets a mythic feat, a superpower, and Song of Defiance. Azada starts a performance that grants all allies within 50 feet DR 5 lawful and regeneration 5 lawful. Really good, because all enemies we fight, or almost all enemies that we fight, are chaotic. So Mythic Resolve is really good. We don't miss very often with my main character, especially when we charge. So I don't think the Destructive Shockwave would be worth it, at least not at this point, maybe as a later feat. I think I can improve Critical Mythic, because the harder we hit on that initial charge attack, the better. Because we have a few things that proc off getting a killing blow. So I think this is the way to go. So your critical strikes with your chosen weapon are deadlier than most. Your critical multiplier with your chosen weapon is increased by 1. And then here, really I should have got Life Bonding Friendship earlier on. It is very good. So Life Bonding Friendship. Azada chooses one teamwork feat during this and the next mythic rank up. She shares the effects of all teamwork feats she has with allies within a 50-foot area. So it's not just the teamwork feats you get via this superpower, but any that you have. So classes like the Inquisitor or any other Cavalier class besides the Gendarme that gets free teamwork feats benefits even further from the superpower. At least that's my understanding. Of course, I don't have extra teamwork feats to actually test that on. And then Azada's charisma inspires her allies so much, even when their hit points drop below 0, they continue to fight, even though they are still considered dead or unconscious for all effects, and can be cured by Breath of Life or similar spells as per spell description. After the encounter or upon receiving a total number of attacks equal to Azada's Charisma ability modifier, shared among all allies, the allies in this state fall dead or unconscious. If all of the Azada's allies die that way, she becomes fully drained and dies. So Shake It Off is a fantastic teamwork feat. I don't grab it very often, but it is really good. So when you're adjacent to one or more allies who also have this feat, you gain a +1 bonus on saving throws per such ally, maximum of +4. So +4 to your saving throws is just great. Can't go wrong with that. Just grabbing stuff here, none of it really stands out to me. Is this new? Yeah, level 4 spells are new. So what do we have here? Chaotic Healing. Azada channels positive energy that cures all allies in a 30-foot area for 2 to 8 plus 1 per caster level points of damage, and grants them randomly an effect from one of her following spells: Rejuvenating Poem, Optimistic Smile, or Believe in Yourself. What do those do? We'll look in a second. Deadly Beauty. Azada covers herself in flowers with tiny bees. She gets DR 5 Adamantine. Any creature that makes a successful melee attack against Azada takes 1 to 6 plus her caster level points of piercing damage. That's really good. And Waterfall. Azada creates a waterfall. The affected creature suffers 1 to 10 bludgeoning damage per 4 Azada's caster levels, and has to pass a Fortitude saving throw or be knocked down for 1 round, and become vulnerable to cold for 1 minute per Azada's caster level. Seems pretty good. Alright, freedom of movement, fantastic. What does this last? 1 minute per level. I'm gonna grab this. I do want to check one thing real fast. So this gives a random effect. Rejuvenating Poem, Optimistic Smile, or Believe in Yourself. Removes a bunch of negative effects, And grants immunity to fear to the end of combat. Believe in yourself. +1 morale bonus to chosen ability for 4 caster levels. Rejuvenating poem. Removes fatigue and exhausted effects from all party members. Okay, cool. Alright, Sela. A few options here. Destructive Shockwave would be okay. I think Mythic Resolve at this point is better. So you get a +1 bonus to all saving throws. You also get additional hit points, their number equal to your Mythic rank. So 6 extra hit points and +1 to all saving throws. Why not? Again, we could do Destructive Shockwave for him as well. We still have 2 more feats, so I think what we'll do here is he'll get Improved Initiative Mythic for now. Then Mythic Resolve, and then Destructive Shockwave. And same thing with Sela, except for instead of Improved Initiative, she'll get Mythic Dodge. Her next level up. Oh yeah. You leap into the fray with speed and confidence. The bonus on initiative checks granted by Improved Initiative increases by an amount equal to your Mythic rank, which is 6. That's fantastic. Alright, then for her, Mythic Resolve would also be useful. Destiny Beyond Birth, I don't know what penalty she has. I think she has a racial penalty to Strength, which she doesn't need, so I don't think that's worthwhile. Might be worth it on my main character, though he only has a -2 to Constitution, which isn't a huge deal since Bucephalus is tanking for him. Now, what does this do? This is pretty good. Alright, I think we'll grab this. So, Sorceress Reflex. You can cast the first spell after an initiative roll as a swift action, if that spell is either of a first level or is at least 2 levels lower than the maximum level of spells you can cast. Phantasmal Killer falls within that threshold. Sorceress Reflex does not work with the 0 level spells, cantrips, and orisons. Or orisons? Orisons.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Alright, Lan, what for you, buddy? I think, without a doubt, this is the way to go. Alright, so Weapon Specialization Mythic. Came out weird. Weapon Specialization Mythic. I said like specialization. I added like 3 Z's to it. The damage you deal with your chosen weapon is truly awesome to behold. When using your chosen weapon, you gain a bonus equal to half your Mythic rank on damage rolls. This stacks with the bonus from Weapon Specialization and Greater Weapon Specialization. That's an extra 3 damage. Up to a maximum of +5 at max Mythic rank. Alright, so here... this might be worth getting on her as well. Flawless attacks. I could get point blank shot. Mythic. Let's do this. So your accuracy with ranged attacks is unmatched at point blank range. The bonus on attack and damage rolls granted by point blank shot increases to +2. Or do I want flawless attacks? I mean, weapon focus stacked with flawless attacks might be the better option here. Okay, let's do this instead. So weapon focus Mythic. You're a mythical master of one type of weapon. Double the bonuses of your attack rolls from weapon focus and greater weapon focus. If I remember to get the flawless attacks on the next Mythic rank.
We will win this war.
It's so sparing. Alright, so I did buy 2 Scrolls of Dimension Door Mask from Woljif off camera. So I knew we were going to go rooftop hopping. Quick save in case I don't grab everybody with it. But Nenio is in the middle of the party, so yeah. Oh, we haven't been up here. That trap is still active. No, that's a different trap. Huh. Interesting. Is that a Quasit? Something tells me he's going to be anything
I'll
but.
go ahead.
As soon as you see a name like that, you should be on guard.
Focus.
I really don't use this very often. I might just get rid of it.
A bright future awaits us.
Let me help.
Alright, we're going to rest after this anyway, so I'll drop a few buffs just to be safe.
You require my unbiased opinion? Struggles never
Oh yeah,
cease.
Ivu also leveled up with me. Oh gosh. Sweet, she has Death Ward now. Fantastic. But did she gain 2 levels of spells? Or 3? I think she had this before, right? Remove blindness, remove curse, prayer, cure serious wounds, death ward, restoration, freedom of movement, cure critical wounds, break enchantment, serenity, spell resistance, and cure light wounds mass. If I wanted to, I could definitely get rid of some of these buffs on my other characters, open up more spell slots, and then just have her take care of it. I always forget that she even has spells, because I mean, she started off with what? Remove fear. Well, actually, that's pretty good. Lasts for 10 minutes, too. Remove sickness, divine favor, and cure light wounds. Eh. Alright.
Please.
Pop that, because why not? And... Ready to respond.
No reason to pause.
Alright, let's talk to
Where
him.
I can.
Go away. You will disrupt the ritual. I didn't kill my master and spend the next 100 years deciphering his grimoire. Only for you to ruin everything? A weird way to say that. I guess it is a Quasit. I told you to get lost. You think I won't turn you into a smoking stain on the ground, just because I'm only a Quasit. You shouldn't have bothered me. I was the familiar to the 3 strongest battle mages in the Abyss, and I killed them all after I mastered their secrets. Oh, first things first.
I will resist!
Let's dispel magic. My main character, go ahead and challenge. I should have summoned beforehand, too. Oh, more enemies are spawning in.
Prepare yourself! Disappear. Desna, guide my hand!
See that?
Alright, what else do we got? Guess we can cast slow. Did we not get... We did, but it didn't work. Or it didn't clear his mirror image like I wanted it to.
Never good at stealth, but I'll try. Do not fear. Do not waver.
Your performance is lacking. You are
Let's
lacking.
try this way.
Alright, let's have them take care of the guards. Oh, there's one
You've
like right
crossed
inside the group.
wrong mongrel.
Sela. Oh, we should have smoked this guy already.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Alright, so Sela will keep
This will
tanking.
hurt.
Ivu's doing okay. Let's see if we can keep her alive, though. No such luck. But no one else is taking any damage, so we're fine.
You won't survive me. Is this
Is
a
what I
mock
was made
fight?
for.
Oh, he's a dragon. Alright, well.
Endure
Should be
this.
easy pickings. Do we have another casting of Icy Prison? We do not.
Make your peace.
So when he changed forms, did he keep... He did not. Alright, perfect.
Make every strike.
Oh, I got an achievement for that. So I guess he was one of the secret bosses, like the Water Elemental and the Shield Maze and Nabasu and Canabras's Marketplace.
Begone, fiend!
Well, sweet. He wasn't too bad. Oh, we have a Baleful Polymorph on Nenio. Lucky for me, I do have
My
Remove
will
Curse.
is resolute.
Is it still memorized? Someone has Remove
Help
Curse
us sway from my
memorized. I don't
path.
remember who it is.
Rely on me.
I think Darren has it.
I know the way.
Now the problem we have here is she's the only one that can cast Dimension Door. Oh no. And I can't take it off her belt. Oh no. I have an idea.
Are we in trouble yet?
Don't know if it's gonna work, but he can teleport. And I don't think you need your entire party. Activate the door over here. Or the archway.
What's over there?
I'm lucky I'm glad I picked up on that, and lucky. Because when my main character runs off ahead of the party, he can activate those archways without actually having to gather the party. Had I not noticed that, I would have been out of luck.
Follow my lead.
I did not want to redo that fight. Alright, so let's grab Darren. Doesn't really matter where we go. I'm pretty sure he has
Smile,
removed
the
curse.
world's not ending just yet.
I don't actually remember what it looks like. Maybe it was Ember that had it. Son of a gun. I just grabbed both of them. I also have Break Enchantment, which Ivu knows. If I rested, I could use Ivu. Alright, well, let's rest first because we need to rest anyway. That way we'll have Ivu and another potential companion that can fix Nenio. Alright, we'll grab Fireball. The sky in Galarian was so beautiful, but I can't even look at this sky in the abyss. Give me caves over this any day. At least they're familiar. Every person has their own sky. Up the sky of the abyss is as unfamiliar to me now as it is to you. Now, Arushalae wants to talk. I was wondering, I assumed that, well, I guess the Inheritor left, so he couldn't tell me that someone back at camp wanted to speak. I've been thinking, and, well, I wanted. What I'm trying to say is, extremely embarrassed, Arushalae's voice becomes progressively quieter, so you can barely hear what she is saying. Relax. Now summon your courage. Tell me what you wanted to say. Yes. Yes. Now just give me a moment. Sorry. After several deep inhales and exhales, Arushalae finally pulls herself together and blurts out, I need to go back to my dream, and come with me, please. I don't like that line. You finally figured out what to do with the table. No, it remains a mystery to me, but I had another idea. Something I can't do alone. I thought, this is going to sound odd, and I doubt my dreams even work like this, but what if I try to fall asleep inside my dream, to dive deeper into the dream world? What could I find there? What if that's where the answers to my questions are hidden? What if it's Desna herself? Or even me, the real me? But the problem is, the succubus blushes again, her voice dropping to a barely audible whisper. That's where the nightmares are. Someone will have to guard my sleep. Someone who won't get scared of what is to be seen there. Someone who knows what kind of monster I used to be, and still accepts me. Someone... You need someone you can trust. Arushalae nods. Yes. Will you help me? Right now, or else I won't ever work up the courage again. This line is almost romantic. This first half of it seems a little insinuating. Of course I'll help. Let's go. Arushalae's hot fingers touch your hand, and both of you immediately fall into a dream. Arushalae's dream is still empty. Faint smoky smell of burnt dreams still lingers in the air. Arushalae throws a cautious glance into the darkness, where her nightmares lurk. There's nothing to see right now. They're there. I know it, she says in an almost inaudible whisper. Arushalae lies with her head on your lap. You see the fearfulness in her eyes. They'll come. I know it. Don't let them get me. Please. What should I expect? I don't know. I'm too afraid to imagine. This is the world of dreams. The world of my nightmares. Expect anything and everything. Just don't be afraid. I feel like 2's gonna make her mad if I do that. I go to sleep. I'll guard you. Thank you. She closes her eyes and falls asleep instantly. It's the first time you've ever seen her sleeping. Her face is unmarked by sadness, worry, or embarrassment. Sleeping within her dream, Arushalae seems at peace and completely innocent. She's so beautiful, isn't she? You barely make out the features of the shadow standing before you. A sturdy man in his 40s, in a rusty mail shirt. His eyes are 2 gaping holes, oozing with pus. More than anything in the world, I loved watching her. She knew that, and that's why she took my eyes. Do you believe me? Get lost. How arrogant. You're in the world of dreams. This is my world, hers and mine. It is you who is the uninvited guest here. More and more shadows emerge from the darkness, bodies deformed, mutilated. We don't care about you. We're dead. We're not even here. Oh, I tell a lie. We're not part of reality anymore. And now we're right here, with you. The shadow points his finger at the sleeping girl's temple, as if taking aim with a crossbow. And this is the place we'll never disappear from. She will not forget me. She won't forget any of us. Won't ever forgive herself for what she did. The head of this monster is a haunted house. If you're going to be with her, you have to share this burden. Guilt, regret, memories. Think hard. You really want her and all this baggage. With me, she'll make new memories. One of good deeds and happy days. She will, but will spoil those too. A shadow emerges from the crowd. It looks somehow different from the others. It is a young woman in a loose robe, with the sacred symbol of a butterfly on her chest. She looks dark, not like the darkness of despair, but like the night sky. You think back to when Arushalae told you her story. You're both standing next to a grave. This must be the priestess whose death prompted Arushalae's redemption. After our encounter, after Arushalae killed me, and I realized how much evil she had wrought throughout her life, she fled to a desolated place. She hoped that being far from humans would help her avoid temptation. What all isolation can do is help her unlearn her evil ways, who, if not humans, can help her learn kindness and love. The priestess looks at you searchingly. Her eyes twinkle like stars. So, this is whom she chose to be her guide in the world of mortals. I hope she made the right choice. Are you the priestess who Arushalae buried near the Green Gates? At least, it is her image that I wear. I am just a memory, or her memory. Bitter, painful, but still bright. I am regret, but I am also hope. On the path that Arushalae has taken, I'm her sorrowful guiding star. Arushalae murdered you. Don't you hate her for that? I became her last crime, and her first step on the path to redemption. The last one she murdered, and the first one she felt sorry for. I am a sorrowful memory, but there's no hatred in me. Of course, I don't wish her any harm. Tell me, what is your name? The priestess makes an apologetic gesture. How can I tell you something she doesn't know? Your eyes shine like stars. Tell me, are you really just a servant of the great dreamer? Or maybe you're... The shadow's twinkling eyes look directly into your soul. With a mysterious smile, she brings her finger to her lips. Oh, is it hinting that this is actually Desna? How can I help her find redemption? We're her sorrow, her conscience, her cruel companions who tormented her in exile. But you can become her happiness. We chase her away from her old crimes, but you should show her what she has never known, neither in the abyss nor in the wastelands. You've done so much for her already. You've shown her friendship, camaraderie, taught her to do great things. But now, you've made her dream of something more, something that is both beautiful and deadly. Can you become the one who will show her how to love? If you're not sure you're willing to follow this path all the way through, you'd better step back now, before you break her heart. I love her, and I want to be with her. You love me. Arushalae looks up at you, ruby eyes wide open. Her thin lips part, and she moves closer to your face, but forces herself to freeze. Her hot breath burns your cheek. The shadows step aside and vanish into the darkness. The dream dissipates. The last thing you hear is the priestess's voice saying, "Take care of her." The dream has faded away. You're in the real world again. Arushalae looks at you, embarrassed, trying to find the right words. Thank you. Thank you for being with me in there. What I said back there in the dream, it's true. I believe you. Arushalae smiles timidly. I want you to know that I also... You were so... blushing. She drops her eyes. What did you see in your dream? Nothing. I expected to go to another, deeper part of the dream world, but I just slept. No dreams at all. I didn't see or hear anything at all. Only at the very end did I hear your voice. But it was the most important thing I have ever heard. Arushalae tries to suppress her smile. Are you going to go back to the dream world? Perhaps. I don't know yet. There's nothing in there after all. I guess I'll go back when I have a good reason to. Until then, let's just live in the real world. Well, welcome back to reality. Thank you. I think... Arushalae looks away. I think I know now why mortals compare the happiest moments of their lives to dreams. Arushalae's eyes light up like two crimson stars. You said it. You really said it. You were in my dream, but it wasn't a dream at all. Have you worked out yet what that table in your dream means? Not yet. I keep going back there to examine it, but it's still just a simple wooden table. What can it possibly signify? Arushalae shrugs. It's a mystery. Perhaps I'll be able to solve it when we get back to Galarian. It's not very easy to dream here in the Abyss. The things I said to you in that dream, or said to you in that dream, I hope they did not cause any more inappropriate thoughts. I didn't mean to tempt you so. Not at all. Quite the opposite. When you first said it, I think I understood what that word meant for the first time in my life. It might have awoken hunger or malice in me in the past, but right now, I only feel happiness. The succubus gives you a shy smile. Alright, let's go talk to Ember, and then we'll level everybody else's mythic ranks and call it an episode. And in the next one, we will track down a captain and set sail.
That is not far.
You glimpse a vague shadow behind the girl's back. You look closer, but it disappears, as if it was never there. Interesting. You've talked to Nauticula. What can you say about her now? She was laughing so loudly, but you know, I think it was just so she didn't cry. She has so many servants, but not a single friend. So many lovers, but no one to love. So much power, and she uses it all to hurt herself. Hope she can change her life. It'll be so sad if she has to live like that forever. I noticed a shadow behind you. Yes, I saw them too. They come and go, but don't do anything bad. I don't think they are scary. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Is it her, who does she worship? Oh, who was it that she... I don't remember who it was. One of the deities, I think, looks out for her or something. In the very beginning, she talked about it. Alright, mythic ranks for Grey Boar. Weapon fighting mythic. With weapons in both hands, your deft strikes make you twice as deadly. Your penalties on attack rolls for fighting with 2 weapons are reduced by 2. Fragile. Piranha Strike Mythic. Your attacks are truly vicious. When you use Piranha Strike, you gain a +3 bonus on damage rolls instead of +2. When your base attack bonus reaches +4, and every +4 thereafter, the bonus on damage rolls increases by +3 rather than +2. So, just like Power Attack, but Piranha Strike. It's Dexterity's version of Power Attack. There we go. Ember, what do you get? Spell Penetration Mythic. Or Improved Initiative Mythic. Guess it doesn't really matter. We'll go with Improved Initiative. Not going to read it again because we just read it for Social. Woljif. Doesn't he have... Weapon Finesse already? I have no idea. I don't use them, so it's not that important. You're an expert with weapons that rely on your agility. When using Weapon Finesse, you may also use your Dexterity modifier instead of your Strength modifier on your damage rolls. Wait, does it add both? Did I misread that? Hold on. No, okay. For some reason I thought it said it added your Dexterity and Strength modifier to your damage rolls. I was like, oh, you can make a Strength and Dex build? That'd be a little busted. Alright, for her, we'll do... I guess Improved Critical. Not super worried about it. For him... Sorcerer's Reflex. Especially as a summoner. I think that's really good. Alright, cool. We're all caught up. Alright, so I'm going to call the episode here.
I'll go ahead.
And in the next one, we will go talk to the captain in the tavern and see about tracking down Hepzimira on the island of Colifire? Whatever it is. Oh wait, I didn't look at the stuff we got. Another demon head. Weighs 320 pounds. I think I might just drop these. Well, what if I end up needing them? Maybe I should just hold on to them for now. We have the weight, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so what did I get from... Misty Cover. This click of resistance +4 grants the wearer a +2 insight bonus to armor class against flying creatures and summoned creatures. And it's +4, which is better than... He has. What does she have? Alright, because it's +4, I'm going to give it to him. Plus, I really like the purple color. Purple is such an underrepresented color in games. Alright, some more intelligence. No one really needs that. A Ring of Luck. I don't know if we found any of these in the game. Have we? Either way. The golden ring with the mysterious ornament that looks like a runic script. This ring grants its wearer a +1 luck bonus on all saving throws. Bonuses of the same type usually don't stack. And didn't we get items last episode as well? Oh, what is this? Secret ingredient. Once per day you may use this ability to make all potions used by your party empowered and maximized, as though using the empower spell and maximize spell feats for 1 minute. Huh. Well... Darn it, I didn't fix Nenio. All that time. I got sidetracked with Arushalae's quest. Alright, Aspect of the Asp. This amulet in the form of a snake grants the wearer a +2 DC on poison spells. All race spells deal additional 1 to 6 plus 5 points of acid damage. That would be really good on... her. And then didn't we get something else? Life Veil. The massive pendant is covered in strange inscriptions, though like a sophisticated cuneiform. The amulet grants its wearer a +6 enhancement bonus to Constitution and the ability to cast Cure Serious Wounds spell as a 5th level cleric twice per day. Alright, so I have an idea for this. I think we'll give this to Nenio. When we can. So actually, let's take care of that real fast. I could do it off camera, but...
We'll make things right.
I swore we had break enchantment on somebody. There you go, remove curse. Perfect. Nenio.
I'm always open to ideas.
Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna call the episode here, off camera. We'll go back to the Nexus, grab Arushalae and land, come back to the tavern, and we'll speak to Ilara in the next episode. I can't talk. But for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.